Hey there, everybody. Come on in. We see you out there. We are recording today, so I need to run this little banner. Just to remind everybody, the chat, no chat reading today. The chat is still live. You're welcome to contribute. Just be nice. Mind your manners. And we would appreciate that. And your T's and W's and X's and everything else. We appreciate you being here. I am off on a little trip this weekend. So this show and Sundays will be pre-recorded. We hope you don't mind. We will be live again next week and for the foreseeable future until the wife plans another big excursion. So come on in. This is Comics by Night for the first. It's the 1st of August.
That it is.
That it is. Here we go. As soon as I get there. Not that one. This one. StreamYard goes through and changes what they're doing every couple of weeks anymore, it seems. And that's it right there.
What was that? This is not a charade. We need total concentration. Now, once again, this time, with theory.
Can I pet that dog?
No.
Can I pet that dog?
You can't.
Can I pet that dog?
No, he's
Can I
sleeping.
pet that dog?
Can we pet that dog?
I'm amazed that bear doesn't run off. Obviously been feeding it, haven't they?
Yeah, getting braver all the time. Yeah.
They'll be sitting at the dinner table next, eating that kid.
No worries. That's fine.
The top of his head. Yeah. That's what petting zoos are for, right? That in Yellowstone.
I thought that was their backyard.
It is their backyard.
Oh.
We have black bears around here too, around Michigan.
Yeah.
The farther north you get, the more prevalent they are.
Yeah, we have them around here.
We were up in the Upper Peninsula and we passed. They have locks on all of the waste cans and stuff to keep the bears out. And Monica was going, "What was that for?" That's for the bears. Oh, you're joking? Nope. Anyway,
yeah.
We were over at her brother's house last year and had a bear pop in the middle of the night, get into his garage and rustle around a little bit. Nothing but fun.
Stealing his car.
Yeah, I'll trying to looking for a picnic basket. What he was really doing. Folks, I'm your host, Randy Zimmerman. You can find my stuff with Arrow Comics. The latest thing I've been working on is The Shadow Kingdom. That's an adaptation of the classic Robert E. Howard tale with Cullen and Brule. And we took those characters and with the art of the great Russ Leach, we started the series The Atlantean with a fantastic logo by Mr. Glenn Fleming there. We've done 2 volumes of The Atlantean. Right now, the 3rd volume is currently being campaigned over at fundmycomic.com. And we're very proud of the work that we've done. It's the adventures of King Kull and Brule, the Spear Slayer, as they travel the land, mostly Volusia at this point, looking for a race of shape-shifting serpent demons in order to eradicate them off of the face of the earth.
Like you do.
Like you do. And we hope to get a chance to see that campaign, fundmycomic.com. It's the first one as you go over there because our campaign has been rolling so well. The ones that are the most active get the most attention at the top of the page, and we're right up there on the top tier at the moment. Doing the campaign is doing very well. We thank everybody who's contributed so far, and we ask that if you haven't yet, you go over there and take a look and see. It's a beautifully painted cover by Renzo. We're offering an omnibus collection of the Shadow Kingdom and the first two Atlanteans as well in a solo book with another great cover that was penciled by Russ and painted by Renzo. It's really my favorite cover that we've done so far. It's just fantastic. Very, very simple Cull standing on a rock with a girl down beside him. And it's just a great dynamic layout, a fantastic painting. I love it very much. And we hope you go over there and take a look at it. Also joining me today is Mr. Glenn Fleming. Glenn, please introduce yourself.
Hi, everybody. My name is Glenn Fleming. I'm a writer, artist, and publisher. I write books, such as this one, which details my visits to see the late, great Jack Kirby to his home in California. There's also a film of that. If you want the film, contact me. You can get this on Amazon. If you go to Fund My Comic on page 659,458, you'll see this, my creation, Hatch annotated book, which details his life, so to speak. It's got published and unpublished artwork. It's got all kinds of design stuff in it, and thumbnails, all kinds of stuff. So check that out. That's on Amazon too. And occasionally I publish Comics Unlimited, which is a 100-page magazine about comics. And it's got lots of interviews and artwork and good stuff there. Both Randy and Russ have been in this, and check it out. That's on Amazon too.
All right. Also joining us this morning is Allison, the Alley Cat. Allison, please introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, I'm Allison McGlone, the Alley Cat, Valley Cat Comics. I am a writer, comic booker, all that other fun stuff, and I sometimes wake up early enough to hang out with these people. And yeah, that's the thing.
Here we are.
Yeah.
So glad you're able to join us today.
I'm too. Like you guys. It's fun.
Today we're going to be looking over an issue of the Illustrators magazine out of the UK with the art of Sidney Jordan. What can you tell us about Sidney Jordan, Glenn?
Well, if you put me on the screen, I'll show you something I did about 18 years ago now in Crikey. This magazine that I used to publish. You can get these on Amazon as well. Crikey magazine. So this is about British comics, and I ran an article about Jeff Hawke and Sidney Jordan there. It was written by William Rudling, who is the chairman of the Jeff Hawke Comic Society.
Oh,
I don't
sweet.
think it's still going, but there's in the article there's lots of artwork by Sidney in there. But I don't know really much about the strip. I didn't read many strips of the strip. I know it was in the Daily Express, but we didn't take the Daily Express when I was a kid, so it was in there, so I didn't see a lot of it. But I do know he's nearly 100 years old now. He was born in 1928, so
Mm-hmm.
I think at this Jeff Hawke started in 1955, so it's as old as me.
I believe it was before.
I've not seen a lot of this stuff, like I said, so I'm looking forward to going through this.
Yeah, it started on the 15th of February, 1954.
I was a month old then.
Very much a Dan Dare type strip.
Yeah, that changed. I seem to remember reading about a year after its induction, when a guy called William Patterson came on board. It was very sort of Dan Dare-ish, as you say, in terms of artwork as well. And he clearly looks, as Sidney Jordan's had clearly been influenced by what Alex Raymond, Caniff, Stan Drake, those kind of people. And when it was sort of a run-of-the-mill strip for a year, and then Patterson came on board and he started to introduce a little more humor into it, as I understand it. And from the ones I've read, it seems to me that the best part about it is that Patterson has introduced a lot of aliens in it. It's like Star Trek. When it turns into being more about the aliens than the humans. But of course, it's difficult to define an alien because not many people have met them. So they tend to be more humanistic, and he introduces humor, a bit quirkiness, and as I say, I've not read a lot of it, but it seems to me it's funny how these alien civilizations keep finding, Jeff Hawke. So, but I know you have to suspend your disbelief.
Yeah, the strip ran from 54 to 75.
Yeah.
Dailies?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I'm not sure if there was a Sunday strip at all. As far as I know, there wasn't.
I don't know. I do know that he wrote or co-wrote 6,500 episodes, so that gives you the volume.
Yeah.
And I also know that Brian Bolland worked on it towards the end of its run as well. In fact, some of Bolland's first published work appeared in Jeff Hawke.
That's pretty cool.
Sweet.
That's not bad, is it? And Paul
No.
Neary drew helped fill in, doing backgrounds and things like that. So some good British talent working on this strip.
Yeah. It's a very popular strip. It was even printed in my hometown paper for quite a few years, the Flint Journal.
Well, looking at the
Yeah.
artwork, I should pay more attention to it.
Yeah, that's how I stumbled across Jeff Hawke there in the Flint Journal, and then stumbled across Modesty Blaze in the Detroit Free Press. And both of those are incredible strips that have multi-decades worth of runs. We've looked at Modesty Blaze in the past, so
yeah, it was a shame about Willie Patterson, because he had a few mental issues and he died in 1986. I think he was only about 55. He came off the strip in 1969. He was on it for about 15 years, and he came off it, and it went into decline then, apparently.
Well, Sidney took over the writing on that once he left.
Well, he was writing it first, and then Patterson came on board and changed the whole thing, and then he went back to doing it as well. But when he left it.
At the Illustrators magazine, been going on for a while over in the UK. There's a number of different volumes of it.
Yeah, they've got Frank Bellamy on there.
Yeah,
they've got Frank Bellamy, Ron Embleton, Don Lawrence. A lot of stuff out of that publishing.
The back half of this book actually has the art of Jim Holdaway on it.
Oh, wow. You should look at that. That's
as well. Yeah, we'll look at that too.
Plays, isn't it?
But I figured since we were pre-recorded, we can go through this in maybe a little faster.
Right.
Is the focus slightly off on it, or is it me?
Yeah, no,
it's possible.
It's not doing too well.
It slides back and forth. Let me tighten it up just a little and see if we can get that better. Sometimes this autofocus on this thing gets pretty bad. I can up the ratio on it too and see. I think I've got it up all the way. A lot of this artwork is pretty large anyway, so it ought to come through really clear. They reprint a lot of panels in this of his work. Single panels. Beautiful black and white zipper-tone work, a little bit of stipple work here.
Yeah, great lettering, look.
Yep. Very old school lettering.
Sidney Jordan was in the RAF, and apparently he liked drawing aircraft, and he studied aeronautical engineering. And he in the article I've got in Crikey, it tells of how he went into that because he wanted to draw futuristic aircraft. So he wasn't going to do that in the RAF, but he did it. He did it in this when he came out of the RAF.
Yeah, the opening article is about Brian Bolland assisting Jordan, and he did the first. He did the covers for the Titan reprint books as well.
Oh, cool.
He also drew 15 or 16 of the strips to fill in for Sidney. Which I said, was amongst his first published work. And looking at it, it just shows you how good Brian Bolland is, because they say practice makes perfect, but it looks like he's already there to me.
Yeah, his stuff has always been amazing.
Yeah,
fantastic artist, isn't he? Brilliant. One of England's best, I think.
We'll look at Camelot. I've got a Camelot 3000 collection that we'll look at here eventually of his work. It's really his main introduction to in the States. Was Camelot 3000 through DC.
Yeah, that was a fun series.
Also, Sidney Jordan, this in 1959, right? 1959. He in one of the strips, they had the first humans landing on the moon in August 1969. So he predicted, within 2 weeks of the actual, or 3 weeks of the actual landing.
Yeah, that's
10
Sweet.
years before, a decade
Pretty
before.
good.
How good is
Yeah.
that? And in one of the stories, I'm not sure which story it is, but there's a plaque that looks like the plaque that Neil and Buzz left there.
Really?
Yep.
That's cool.
So he got that bit right as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess a plaque is a plaque, but to leave a plaque, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That photograph of him there doesn't do him much justice, does it? Who does he look
No,
like?
It's a little dark.
No, I don't mean that. I mean, look who he looks like.
Well, he looks more like Alex Toth to me.
Right, okay. I was thinking
Who does he look like to you?
Oh,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, little shortened mustache. Yeah, just
Yeah.
the hair.
I
Just
see. I see.
It's the hairstyle of the day. There are other pictures of him as we go along.
well, I've got a picture on with a beard. He doesn't look anything like
There you go.
that person.
Yeah.
This strip and this artwork reminds me of the very early Garth strips from the 40s and 50s.
Very early strip of his. Dorothy, Dora, Tony, and Liz. Dick Hercules of St. Markham's.
You know, speaking of Brian Bolland, just for a second, this is relevant to this. Apparently, I don't know when this was. This must have been probably the 80s or maybe early 90s. I'm not sure. But Bolland was contacted by, I think it was the Daily Express or Titan Books. Titan Books were going to print the volumes,
Mhm.
and they asked Bolland to go down and look through and choose which he thought were the better ones, which he did. But Bolland reported back that there was over 7,000 episodes, copies of the artwork, all in a big pile in this room that he had to go through this big pile. I mean, 7,000, that's a lot, isn't it? You know,
Mhm.
Just a tiny bit, yeah.
it
Yeah.
wasn't the actual artwork; it was just copies of it.
Okay. Orion.
You can see Alex Raymond, can't you, in this work?
Oh yeah. A lot of the spacefaring strips, were influenced by Raymond because he was one of the first. That and Buck Rogers
Yeah.
by Culkins.
I couldn't remember who did Buck Rogers. When I think of Buck Rogers, I know he didn't do a lot of it, but I usually think of Frazetta.
Frazetta, I think Sid Barry handled it for a while. There's been a wide range of people on that strip.
Yeah.
We're joined now with Mr. Russ Leach. Russ, how you
He's
doing?
late. He's
Hi there.
late. Sack him.
Yeah.
He's late.
Well,
You're always welcome whenever you
I'll
get
sack
here.
myself.
There we are.
I've already
Introduce yourself.
spoken to HR.
Did you?
Inappropriate behaviour.
You're lucky to get a hold of him. Something about a Coldplay concert, but that's okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That good, eh?
Long story.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm introduced. UK comic book artist, Atlantean. Go back to your stuff. Yeah.
There we are.
I'm
All
here.
right, Beck.
Ah.
You're there. Thank you. We're looking at the art of Sidney Jordan from Illustrators Magazine. There's a group of them. Studio guys from left, Gary Keane did golf with Gary. Player. Focus on Fact artist. Oh, golf with Gary Player. That's it. Focus on Fact artist. Sidney Jordan, George Stokes from West Slade artist. Matt Anderson, letterer, also from Dundee, and Willie Patterson. All in the studio
All up there in Dundee,
in Dundee.
Scotland. Look at that lettering. It's wonderful.
That's probably actual size there.
Could be, yeah.
on this.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
definitely could be.
That's how you do comic book lettering.
Know anything about Jeff Hawk, Russ?
No,
Okay.
That panel there looks very Ditko, doesn't it? That face with no eyes.
Here, yeah. Yeah.
it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the
Wow.
top right too.
Oh, can you hear that?
Yeah.
Ah!
Sorry, that's
They've
the
just stolen my leg
electrician.
off.
Can you hear
Right,
that? It's the electrician. I'll turn the sound off.
Glenn, why are you at the dentist's office?
Really.
That's great.
Oh,
What was that
I'm
tool?
trying to unmute you at the same time that you are.
All right.
Anyway, all right.
I've got my finger on it. I'll press it when he starts making a noise.
There you go.
Sorry about that, folks. But this
Oh
is
no,
why.
it's all part of the transparency. It's all good. It's one big eye. Reminds me of that creature from Monsters Incorporated.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Mike
Because
Wazowski.
he's a big eye. Yeah, that too.
Kurokowski. Yeah.
Mike Wazowski.
Bit of zipatone here in use for gray tones. Here as well. You can see the dot pattern. Crazy aliens.
Aren't they
Yeah.
all?
Supposed to be.
Look at that.
There we go.
Oh, he's been looking at Wally Wood there with that
Yeah.
with the that spaceship thing.
Check that out.
Silhouette there, the wires and things. Yeah.
Old Sun.
I like that airlock piece.
Yeah.
How they're coming out of that. That looks really cool.
Every strip was numbered in order for the folks pasting it together to make sure they get the order right on the strip. Jack Shepard. Shepard. Yeah, Jack Shepard. Look at that work. It's got some that dual shade board. Looks like. You know?
Yeah, it's very nice, isn't it? When's this from?
Watch on it.
Is it 9? When is it?
Examples of his mastery of historical matter in this strip biography of Jack Shepard for Smith Annual 1976. His ability to ink with thin, minimal underdrawing gave him a huge advantage when it came to deadline crunching.
That's brilliant, isn't it?
Mm.
And we'll see some of his pencils as we go along here.
And that wall where he's in the jail, is that duotone, you say, or is it wash?
I'm gonna switch glasses and take
I
a
think it's
closer
a
look at it.
wash.
I think
I
it's a
need to-
walk.
I need to get my magnifier.
I'm not
so
sure
that I
they'd
can
have
see that better.
they'd have duotone at this point, would they?
Oh yeah, yeah. Duotone's been around since the 40s.
Right.
No, this looks like a wash here.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of the gray tone here looks like it was done by wash. So they had to have screened that before they printed it back then.
Yeah. What's he doing? Is he climbing out the roof? In the middle panel, is he getting out, or is he getting in? Is he escaping?
Made his first escape. Yeah, he's escaped by simply ignoring the walls and prison bars and working his way through a hole he had made in the roof.
Oh, it's Andy Dufresne.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No doubt.
nice work here though.
Yeah. That cloud looks like Ron Embleton stuff.
Yeah,
But like we always say, these guys are all around at the same time, and they must notice each other's work, and it all rubs off, doesn't it?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Look at that.
This is all line work here.
That's great.
Look at the lighting on that first panel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's lovely.
It's great, isn't it? The space suits make me laugh. The way they have that bendy rubber thing, don't they?
The little vacuum hose tube there. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if this is full. Is it full size?
It's got to be.
Yeah, I think these are full size.
Yeah, it's got to be at least full size, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
From all of the original artwork on strips like this I've seen, that's full size right there.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
How long would it take to do that stuff? I mean, and these are dailies, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
These are dailies.
Damn.
You'd almost have to have an assistant just to do
Yeah.
Zipatone.
Yeah.
True. because it says, doesn't it, when I told you earlier that Paul Neri and Bolland worked on them, and I can't imagine that after 20 years he just suddenly needed assistance.
No, he probably had assistants
I
from
think he had them all the time,
shortly after it got going.
but they're doing a good job anyway, whoever they are. They're not.
Yeah,
It's not
this is
all
all-
black, is it?
This is all line work here
Yeah.
on the helmet. Oh. Zipatone back behind him. All line work.
It's not a when in doubt, black it out.
Yeah.
That's so good.
We're being buzz bombed.
Got that.
Nice.
Oh.
Zip back here in a circle.
That's pretty cool.
The light again. The lighting on that right hand panel, that face, and the guy with and on the right hand side on the top.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. That's great, isn't it?
It is dark here, little shading here, bright light from the light source. It's fantastic. Same here. This is inked in, and then a little white Zipatone screen over top of it to drop it back. Real nice. And there's the face. Beautiful.
Wow, clap.
That's just great.
That's fantastic.
Is that Bolland?
The moon landings in
No.
July of that year led to a commission depicting the various stages of the mission for the Daily Express. That's what that says.
That's a Gemini spacecraft, isn't it?
Mm.
And the target thing.
It's nicely done.
You can tell these are early drawings because that heat shield is held on with those straps, but that didn't apply in Gemini. That applied on Mercury. But can you imagine having your heat shield hanging, being using a strap?
Yeah, because wouldn't you be worried that the straps would burn off?
Well, they will when it re-enters. It's okay. They want it to
definitely
fire
do a
off
re-entry.
because that's like
Okay.
the engine thing. So it doesn't matter when you're coming back. It's just that if you were going up and it came off.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if I remember rightly, John Glenn, who was the first American to orbit the Earth in 1962, he was brought back. He was supposed to do 6 orbits, and they brought him back after 3 because they thought that system had broken down and that he wasn't going to make it. So they got him back as soon as they could. Not that that'd make a difference, but they were worried that it would. They wanted. What they try and do is get them out of there as fast as they can.
Yeah.
And it held. It held, and you can tell there's a great audio of them talking to John Glenn about it, but they don't say that. But you can tell with his response, he knows what they mean. You know what I mean? And you can sort of get a flash of fear through his voice because they're more or less telling him he's not going to get back. But anyway, that's a different thing.
little bit of art here.
Yeah.
And the aliens embrace. Hawk sees Da Vinci as she saw him 500 years ago, when again in human form she posed for the master of Florence as Mona Lisa and as the legendary Leda. Visions of woman which have haunted mankind ever since. Nice strip.
Wow.
It does look like Alex Toth there.
That's Mobius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is receiving the Axter Award in, it looks like Gajan, Spain in 2003, alongside Mobius and his wife.
Mobius and Mrs. Mobius.
Yeah. Pictures.
And there's Mr. Hawk and Mrs. Hawk.
Yeah. The illustration art ad.
Look at that.
Look back. Yeah. You only need a few lines. Get your point across. Love that.
Yeah.
Of course, that illustration was probably a little smaller. Drawn. That's probably blown up a little. This is great.
Yeah, it's fantastic, isn't it?
Tone. Silly. It was Thunderbird 3 that was out in space, not 4.
Exactly.
Yeah.
4 was the yellow one.
Mm-hmm. Ah, there we go. Little editorial cartoon. Love that.
There's the plaque that I was telling you about.
Yeah. Only it's mounted on the side of a rock.
Odd looking rock.
Amazing. Saw line work here, a little bit of zip right there. Not, I don't even think that's line. This is ink blotch here, stipple. Right, kind of almost charcoal effect.
Yeah.
Really nice. Same thing here. I think that might be a Zipatone screen here, just to get that texture effect.
That guy with the ray gun thing on at the top looks like Digby from Dan Dare. He's a bit heavy, that guy.
Yeah.
Let's say looks like, I don't know whether it is or not, but it looks like him. I don't think he drew Dan Dare, did he?
Jeff Hawk captured the mood of the time.
Wasn't he also the largest dog in the world?
What? That was Clifford.
I thought it was Digby.
Oh, Clifford, the big red dog.
No. Digby, the largest dog in the world.
I thought
Okay.
I thought Lockjaw was the largest dog.
Wasn't that the Child or Kids Film Foundation? Do you remember that?
Lockjaw.
Oh God.
Wow, look at that.
This has been Sunday Funnies, folks.
We're here twice a week. Yeah.
Tip your waitress, try the veal.
That's look at the lighting on that woman's face. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Shadow work.
It looks a little like Julie Andrews, doesn't it? Imagine on a mountaintop singing Singing to
I'm-
Germans.
I'm desperately trying not to, mate.
Oh God, no! It's Comics by Night. Oh, I had it wrong. Can't even get my
Yeah.
own show.
You're all right.
I know. I'm joking.
You're normally on Sunday Funnies.
Yes, I am.
We're
tell you
really
what,
glad
that-
you were able to get up this early in the morning.
Yep, same here.
That kid is short with a big head, isn't it? Look where her arm is, and that little canister at the top.
It's Kal-El.
And it's
It
got
is.
no body and no legs.
Ain't got nobody. Nobody
It
loves
must-
me.
it must-
Ratata-ta.
But don't worry, it'll be armless.
Oh, you're so funny. You're a very funny man.
See,
Yeah,
see
but
the
looks on-
lettering was glued in.
Yeah.
You can see it seeping through. Fate or destiny awaits to resolve that which was begun so mysteriously those many years ago. Football on the moon.
Mm.
Anyway. Oh, look at that. That's cool.
Wow, look at that mini. It's a Mini Cooper.
Converted car. Little jets on it. Yeah.
It's like heavy metal all over again.
Yeah.
Yeah. And along the bottom there, the owls are not what they seem.
Apparently not.
What's that? They're going to rescue her in an adapted Mini Cooper from that spacecraft that's all smashed up.
We got to do something. This is Hawk, Jimmy. Heard what you said just now. You say you can see a ship? I'm sober and in my right mind. The thing is about 30 yards away. No rockets, no vapor, no sign of life.
Look at the bottom panels, what they're saying.
Yeah, we are here to extend the wing of universal birdhood. Please take us to your leader. Quiet Island. Oh, look at those.
This
signatures.
unquiet island.
Unquiet Island. Sorry. Yeah. That's beautiful. Look at that. Brushwork for the hair. A little bit of negative space working here for this railing. Real nice. Very nice. So, yeah, lift and below. Oh. The opening sequence to Unquiet Island, set in the Hebrides. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. This was Willie Patterson's first solo story for the series, and the location provides a deft counterpoint to the more fantastic locales that characterize the strip.
I will be right back.
Look at that. They look like, I'm not sure whether you'll be familiar with what they called in Fireball XL5 in the strip. Can't remember what they were called. Those guys sitting in those chairs.
I haven't watched XL5 in decades.
No, they weren't in the TV. They're in TV 21 in the strip.
Ah, okay.
I'll send you some
Incognito
if you want to read them.
introduced The one-eyed Kovarok, who became something of a favorite amongst readers, including a young Brian Boland.
The one-eyed monster.
Astrons, they're called.
I like
Estrons.
those. I like those maggots on the left there. They're great.
These guys, that's who we were
Yeah.
talking about.
All
Yeah.
right, okay. Little maggots.
This little one-eyed maggot looking.
Yeah.
things.
Nice.
Yeah, the astrons in TV21 don't look like maggots. They're sort of like sausages, but they look like that shape.
Okay.
It's really good.
Sausages.
They're really good.
Sausages.
You know what the kids want? Talking sausages. There we
Talking sausages. Give it to them.
go. Give it to them.
Give it to them now.
Kids will love it. For a moment, the tuna hangs motionless, held in the grip of an alien force. Then, look at that.
It was like Nefertiti in the last panel.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Nefertiti.
Jordan was recently reunited with the Porsche 356, which he drove in the 1960s. Pictured with the new owner and taking a nostalgic drive at Goodwood.
Goodwood. That's a racing car track.
Ah,
So he'll be taking it fast around those corners.
cool.
He
Bit
will
cheeky.
be the Stig.
That McLean guy, look at the end, looks like my tutor at college, Arthur Cole.
This guy here.
Yeah. I'm sure you'll get this, Russ, but what you're seeing this kind of stuff is that these people can draw, can't they?
Yeah, yeah.
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 Just want to point out the requirements for English strips are different for when it comes to nudity are different than here in the U.S.
Well, they used to be.
Yeah.
Used to be. Yeah, every once in a while you'll see a topless.
Well, Jeff
You know.
Hawke sold most in Scandinavia and France and Spain, I think,
Mhm.
more than anywhere else in the world. But tend to appreciate art, don't they?
Yeah. Invasion of the Dragons.
Look at those clouds on that top panel there with that moon. Isn't that fantastic? That the way the moon's lighting up the sea and casting
Yeah.
that shadow. It's fantastic.
And that explosion's really awesome too.
Yeah.
So it looks like line work there. Maybe a little white out. Done, just beautifully done.
On that top panel with the moon and the cloud, it's great the way that he's done the lettering out of it as well.
Yeah,
Gun the Dracons sitting on the horizon.
this is fun over here too. Knock the lettering out for
Yeah.
the invaders.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
And look how this is how clever these people are. This is how they know what they're doing. If you see that boat on that top panel with the moon,
Mhm.
the light in the middle of the boat is coming
Yeah.
through that center bit, isn't it? Between the conning
Yeah.
tower and
Yeah.
the sail pole, whatever it is. Isn't
Yep.
that fantastic? Isn't that
Yep.
brilliant?
It is.
Just a simple drawing like that. I say simple, but you know. And the way he's done the sky with the line, hasn't he? The sky is line.
Mm.
It's not tint, is it? It's line.
That I believe is a zip screen. This might be dual shade at this point.
Okay.
I don't know. Because it's got a graduated tone to it.
Right.
Darker here and lighter up on top. And then you've got a second tone here for the clouds here, or for the steam.
Well, okay. Well, I'll go. I thought it was line, but
I'm going to have to get my magnifier and take a look at it. Give me just a second.
whatever it is, it's superb. Look at that center panel with that where the boat's going to the top of the wave. That'd have been great if they'd done that full page on that one.
My kitten tried to kill me at least 3 times when I went up and down the stairs.
That's what kittens do.
Yep.
There we go. See what I can see from it. Excuse me for just a second. The clouds here are line work.
Yeah.
The background is a zip screen.
Right. Okay.
Little bits of whiteout for stars.
Fabulous.
Yeah, just beautifully done. And you can't really tell here until you get right up on it. This is all
Yeah.
a series of lines, diagonal lines here for that cloud work.
For
Then
me on
enough,
that,
then enough and far enough apart to go gray.
yeah. The genius there, that drawing to me, is that moonlight going through the center of the ship
Yeah.
into the sea. That's just absolutely superb.
The whole page is a lesson.
See,
Artwork.
to me, what there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there's 8 panels on that page, and there's 3 that could have been a full page. That's the first one with the boat and the moon. The second one is that wave where it's going on in the middle, and the last one is that guy coming out the water, the submarine thing, whatever it is, coming out the water.
Right?
Each one of those to me could have been a full page, or maybe even a double page.
Yeah, yeah. Even the explosion there.
Yeah, it's brilliant, isn't it?
It is. It's really tight too. Very tight. It's
And
nicely
lovely
done.
brushwork on that, on the water, on the sea at the bottom, in the center panel.
Yeah. Yep.
Lovely. That's absolutely amazing. I'm gonna have to get this book now.
Yeah, I kind of want this myself.
I'm gonna order it this afternoon.
Just the illustrator, like I said, those books are just amazing. Anyway, we looked
Yeah.
through one with Bellamy's work.
Bellamy, yeah.
Yeah, that was just amazing too.
Wow.
Black and white here. Hardcore gray there. A lot of zip tone. And that material is so easy to get carried away with unless you know what you're doing.
Yeah. Look at that on the left-hand page, the where it's going across the water, the spaceship, this whatever it is, the submarine thing.
Yeah.
Look at those clouds. Again, he's done that same thing, hasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Is that white out on those clouds, Randy? Is that what you were saying?
No. It's
just
the background here is Zipatone.
right.
It's been cut out, and then the darker lines have been put in diagonally on the
Right.
clouds, and they're pointing down
Yeah.
towards the ship. And he knows enough how to ink that so that it looks like a shade of gray instead of a solid black.
Wow. It's fabulous.
It's masterful work there.
Mm.
Black and white. That's why I love looking through stuff like this, is because you never know what you're going to pull out of it. Just some great stuff. You ever want to learn how to use, gray tones? Boom.
Yeah, you study these things and you get ideas. Like I was talking to Bernie Wrightson when he adapted one of Lovecraft's stories. It was like it's like Cold Heat or something like that, or I forget. It was the grayscale stuff that he did was amazing, and I was like, "How did you do this?" He's like, "I basically lathered it in a wash until I got the effect I wanted."
Again, on the right-hand page, look at those clouds again, and that's on the second tier down.
Yeah, those look good. Those look really good.
Yeah. And again, these are straight up and down lines for the gray tone here on the cloud. That looks like they're horizontal lines. I'm going to have to pick it up again. Sorry, folks. That's it. It looks like that might be an ink wash here. As you can see, little tiny brush strokes in there, different shades, and then the clouds are done in ink. Yeah, because you've got this here is painterly. You see brush strokes running here.
Yeah.
Maybe dual shade at work here. And then here too, going from dark to light. Graduated shadow there, little bubbles. Just beautifully done. The darker zip screen here. Probably white out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really gorgeous.
Wow.
Dropped out the logo, fell off. One of the hassles of rubber cement. It's only good for so long.
And the lettering's stuck on, isn't it?
Yeah.
In the boxes.
Mhm.
So he's drawn the boxes and the word or the radio balloons or whatever it is, and then the letterer or someone has they've lettered it and then they stuck it in.
Yeah.
So I would imagine that he pencils and inks. He's got a script. He pencils and inks,
Mhm.
and then that would be sent in, and then the letterer probably gets stats so he can work out where the lettering breaks,
Yeah.
and then does the shape, and then letters it, and then it's dropped in.
This last panel here on this page, this is all line work.
Wow.
There's no zip. There's no dual shade. This is all just lines done. And then
That's
thinner
fantastic.
lines for a lighter gray scale. It is amazing. Let me pull up on that. See if I can get a camera shot of that better.
Wow.
Focus.
Just keep it still. That's it. Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
That's amazing, isn't it?
Fantastic. Make
That
Virgil
sound of-
Finley proud right there.
Sound
Yeah.
effect is straight in the image.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there some kind of a signature in the
Yeah.
rock
Yeah,
wave?
it's off of the original.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nice.
No, he means in the cloud, don't you, Russ?
in the wave,
In the
or
wave, yeah.
whatever. Yeah, in the wave.
If
It's
you
in the wave.
the other way, that's it. Just let that settle now.
There's a signature there.
Sydney Jordan.
Mm.
It says Sydney Jordan in it.
Where?
Right in the
Right in
keep
front
still,
of you.
keep still, keep still.
Mm-hmm.
Under the
Look
bottom of the
The spaceship or
Down
whatever.
here.
spaceship,
Left.
where
it
the
says-
wavy bits are.
Right there.
No,
It's left,
No.
left,
left,
left.
left,
Up.
and up. No,
No, you went too
back
far.
again. Go to
No.
the center.
Center of the center,
No, up,
right
right-
above your now.
Right above.
There, right above
Right
your
here, you-
finger.
No,
Yeah.
No,
No.
left, right above your finger. Now, right
there?
above your finger. There is a signature in the image.
it says
There.
Sydney
Yes, got
Jordan.
your finger on it now.
Right here then.
It's really
No.
big. It's in the.
It's quite big. It's...
Sorry. Now you got me looking.
When did we let him in that we're making this all? No, wait.
It's right. Yeah. Yeah, I see it. Right.
Yep.
Where? It says something right there above where.
No.
He sees it.
Well, it might do, but that's not what we're talking about.
That's not what we're talking
Okay.
about. He's got his signature.
Put your finger right in the middle of the panel on top of this. Right under your finger now. Right under your finger, not to the there.
Right there.
It says
Yeah.
Sydney, and then under that it says Jordan.
Okay.
Okay, that's it. You can see that.
I don't see it.
Right. Okay.
I see. I think I see Sydney down here, but I
Yeah.
don't see it. I don't see it up here.
Yeah, it's right in there in
That's
the
okay.
waves, in the lines of the waves. It's been written in white out very cleverly. But that panel's just a joy to behold.
Yeah.
I'm wishing now that my dad got the Daily Express when I was a kid. We didn't get it. So I never saw this. Oh, look, pencils.
Pencils. Oh,
It's got the lettering over top of it before it's inked.
Yeah, but it's stuck on again, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
look at that. Look at the detail in the pencils before it went
Yeah.
to ink.
Yeah. Maybe that's because it went to assistants.
It might have. Because they were just
Maybe.
saying earlier that he could fill in using sparse pencils. That helped keep him on deadline. Another great panel here. Look at that. So line work and then a zip screen put over top of it.
Just hold up the pencils, Randy. You know, any panel. Just want to see the pencil work on it. Look at that. Just hold it there. Look at that.
That is incredible.
Isn't that amazing? Look at that.
So much pencil work.
There too.
Wow.
Clouds in the background. Just beautiful work. Let's see if the next page has got the original to that. Nope. Let's have him with an alien. Look. Page from the revised Dan Dare, which had been commissioned by The Planet. On Sunday, provided an opportunity for Jordan to bring Dan Dare up to date with new developments in science and technology. Regrettably, the paper ceased publication just after just one issue.
See that bottom panel there? That's not Bonnie Raitt, is it, in the middle? Looks like Bonnie Raitt, that girl looking to the side. Looks like Bonnie Raitt. I'm just wondering what she'd be doing there. She's a country singer.
Yeah.
It probably isn't her, but it looks like her.
No, I'm pretty sure you're right. It's not her.
Lovely colour on that Dan Dare page.
Yeah.
More of
That's
Jeff Hawk. Check out the Jeff Hawk Club.
Yeah, it's jeffhawkclub.com.
Sydney Jordan, second
the
from
official-
right.
That's the
Talking with-
official. Sorry.
Talking to Brian Talbot, receiving the harbor at the Huckster at Spain's Salon International del Principado de Asturias. Yeah.
That top left there that Russ was talking about, the colouring on that down there. Look at that Spitfire at the top. How wonderful is that?
Yeah.
Lovely, isn't it?
I've got the first three Dare collections with, was it Hampton?
Yeah.
That drew that. Yeah. Those are beautiful as well. Just fantastic artwork.
Well, I'll tell you the story of the artwork on that one.
We'll save that for when we look at it,
Okay.
and we'll look at it soon. So, because that artwork's just amazing. I don't know how good the book publishing on it, the paper stock that they published the book on is beautiful, but the binding is terrible, and I think it's falling apart like the Crumb book that we were looking at. But it's still some beautiful, beautiful artwork. A couple of tighter panels.
wow.
Jeff Hawk Gallery.
It's just wonderful, isn't it? That's got to be full size again, isn't it?
Probably
it bigger?
than full size,
Bigger than full size, yeah.
if not.
Wow.
It's got to be bigger than full size.
Yeah.
Here, this is kind of
yeah,
a wash.
That's
Wash here.
zoomed in.
The paper stock on this is so nice and thick that I had to keep checking to make sure I'm not turning over two pages at once. Line work here and here. here as well. Sit for shade.
Looks like the Boulder Dam, that, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Wow. Fabulous.
Have a deep fondness for adventure strip art like this. It's just,
Yeah.
there's more care, more detail, I think, than what you get on somebody crunching a deadline for a comic book.
Yeah.
So strips were always got a decent pay.
Is that a lot of whiteout is using, especially in that top center panel? Is it whiteout again?
It sure looks like it, yeah. For
Does
the
it make
highlight
sense?
here,
It makes
Little bit
sense,
right
doesn't
there.
it? If you're dropping a tint over the whole thing,
yeah,
you're not going to spend hours cutting it out, are you?
no.
Because we all know the dangers of that. When you pull up the artwork with it,
Mm-hmm.
just white it out.
And it's a thin screen.
Yeah.
You know, probably a 10, maybe even a 20% at most.
Yeah.
And he's gone through and brushed out or cut out some of it and brushed the rest of it down, because there's a bit of brushwork here.
Right.
That's probably
He's
done
probably-
in white out.
He's probably cut out the big bits that aren't going to pull any ink up,
Right.
and then whited the rest. Whited out
Mhm.
the rest.
Of
So-
course, this entire strip is grayed out too, so it's been sun bleached a little.
Right.
But there's definitely a screen over this. There's a dot run over top of it. A little bit of white out here, you can tell, or it was cut out. Same thing here. Little thin white lines. There's
He's
just enough
probably
there.
he's probably using that whiteout that Joe Sinnott said you couldn't get anymore on that show.
Yeah.
Probably.
Because I would, if I was going to do this, and this is only what I'd do, folks. If I was going to do this, I'd prefer the whiteout to the cutout,
Mm-hmm.
because you're not going to destroy anything. And like I said, we've all used tint. You can pull the line work up when you take the tint off.
Yeah.
I'd go in there with a brush and do that whiteout.
Nowadays in Photoshop, you just make it clear and go and paint
Wow.
underneath the black lines. But yeah, all the fun's gone. Most of the fun, at least.
Look at
A
that.
little bit of white dot screen here over top of solid.
Mhm.
Look at that. That's nice. Little touch of white out here. Maybe a couple little stipple dots thrown in.
Look at that spaceship. How good is that? The triangle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
What a design.
Didn't they see a few of those flying over Washington a couple of years ago?
That was all a hallucination.
Special effects.
Special effects.
Yeah. I read a book called The Bible. That was hallucination. Wow. It's got a Modesty Blaze feel about it, hasn't it? Especially that girl.
It does, but a lot of the strips were like that.
Yeah.
This back
It's all
during this
same
period.
area,
Yeah.
yeah. And
Williamson
that guy,
was knocking it out of the park during this
Yeah.
period, and yeah, just everybody was firing in the newspapers. Yeah.
that guy there looks like the Mekon in that little flying machine.
Oh, here, yeah,
Yeah.
it does.
With the Mekon with a shrunken head.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Well, I'm glad he came out of the RAF and went drawing. You know,
Yeah,
Yep.
those clouds at the first panel as well. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just wonderful, aren't they?
It's
Now I'm
backward
gonna have
work
to
sounding.
dig up those collections and take a closer look at it. I got a couple of the Titan reprint books with the
cool.
bowling covers on them. And then anything Titan prints is during that period was very top notch, best of the best. Jeff, look, all lines here.
I don't know how we'd do it, but we should look at David Wright on the strip Carol Day from the 60s. He died in 1967, and the artwork on that is absolutely amazing.
When was that reprinted? Has that been reprinted
I
anywhere?
don't know whether it has or not. I was going to check it out after this. I'm going to have a look at it.
Yeah, do that and let me know.
I sent you. I think I sent you the article before. I'll send it you again. It's from Crikey again. We did an article on him. But the work he did Modesty Blaze and stuff like that, and Carol Day and all that kind of stuff. And it's just wonderful artwork, newspaper strips. It's just wonderful. And he died at 55 when he died in 1967, which is tragic. But
I'm pretty sure I've got the whole run of Modesty.
he might not have done Modesty. I might be wrong, but I know he did Carol Day.
Okay.
It's just wonderful, but it's a similar style,
Oh yeah, yeah. Like I said, everybody was firing on all cylinders during this period, doing stuff like this. Just beautiful work. Even Alex Raymond was back doing this kind of stuff for Rip Kirby. That kind of look. He did that for a couple decades, I believe. It's a negative space at work.
Oh, that looks amazing.
Yeah.
Look at that. It's got a real Williamson vibe, hasn't it? With
it does. Yeah.
Especially that last panel where the way it does the water flowing on those with the line.
Lovely broad strokes and then white out, negative space.
Yeah. Brush strokes here. Beautifully done.
Speaking of composition, look at that first panel, the way that the cloud goes way above the guy's head, but at the top. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it's just so good. It would have been a big empty space if you hadn't drawn the cloud.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's drawn himself in that last panel there with the earphones on. Yeah.
Good.
Still, the brushwork and the hair is amazing.
Yeah. That's white out in the rain, isn't it, Randy? On the bottom left one on the boat.
Here?
Yeah.
That was probably whited out here. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, actually. No, it is. Yep. You can see the white out on it.
Fantastic.
He went through and drew it, line work, and then went through.
Yeah. And then
right over top of it. Yeah.
You probably rang Joe Sinnott and asked him for that stuff.
The shit you do.
Yeah. Joe, I need all 18 bottles of that whiteout. Oh, okay.
Well, Joe probably talked to him and see if he could get any over there.
Yeah. Oof.
It just goes to show you when you find materials, when you're doing physical artwork, learned early on, when you find materials you love, you kind of stock them up a little bit. You get a little bit of stockpile working so that you get a favorite brush, you get a couple of backups just so you're not running to the art supply store every 5 minutes. You find the ink that you love, you buy an extra bottle or so.
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Everybody does it.
I tend to buy at least 2 bottles of each ink when the ink I use and stuff.
Little stipple work here, just enough to show a shadow. All of this is line work. Line work and white out here. Yeah. That's a combination. That looks like duo shade here. Either that or a zip screen with a bunch of white out over top of it. That's probably what that is. Love this though. That chunked out moon.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Galactus
nice.
has just passed there.
Eh,
Got a quick
midnight
bite.
snack.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a quick bite.
Nom 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 nom. What is that thing that's talking to him?
It's an alien. He's his friend. Looks like a Wookiee, doesn't he?
Hairless
Or a
Wookiee.
banana, maybe a pickle.
Oh, a pickle.
Pickle Rick.
Yeah.
Pickle Rick.
Oh God.
Brushwork here in the hair.
Well, they're going to shoot him now, aren't they? Because he's with the kid.
Shade work here. Line work there. I don't think there's any visible zipatone on this whole bottom panel. It's
No.
all line work and white out. Line work here. A little bit of quick brush dabbing. The leaves. Excellent. Negative space, you don't need a line here. On his back. This is all cross hatching inside here. That's a zip screen in the center.
That's probably the worst drawing I've seen him do. I don't like that.
Here?
Yeah, I don't think it works at all.
Yeah. It's the triple sons of Capson Key. Obviously had bad pictorial reference for that.
It's actually kind of funny. The image in the center of the sun, whatever it is, it actually kind of looks like a black hole.
Yeah.
And that's like before they even realized what they could possibly look like.
They've always known.
Uh,
They've known for a million years. It's just all trickle down, as H.W. Bush, whatever he's called, said.
oh, trickle-down economics? That was Reagan.
Oh, was it Reagan? Yeah. Same thing. Bush was behind him. It was the same thing.
I thought
It
that
was
was,
Bush. It was Bush, really.
I thought that was first Bush.
Yeah. What's he called? What's his name?
James
George
Will?
Push
Bush.
push.
The dad.
Yay.
Bush, the
George
dad.
Bush. Yeah.
Yeah, the guy was president for 6 terms because he was. Anyway,
He was head of the CIA at the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
At the time of Kennedy, right?
Yeah, he
Bush.
was.
no, not at Kennedy. He wasn't.
No,
No?
He got to be CIA in 76.
that's right.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
director of. He was working for them before that, but he wasn't. No, it was McCone
okay.
who was CIA for Kennedy,
All right.
and Dulles before that, which leads you into other areas.
This is all this fog work is all brush lines. Very reminiscent of some of the work I've seen Tom Palmer do over top of Gene Colan.
Yeah,
Just the skill of a surgeon. Hands of a surgeon there.
it's lovely,
Beautiful
isn't it?
brushwork. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And
a great
again,
confidence as well to do that.
yeah. There's no zip screen in this whole tier. This is all line work here. Cross hatching, beautifully done here. All brushwork for that fog. It's probably where Palmer got the influence to do it.
Yeah, fantastic.
Same along the bottom, this whole middle tier, no zip screen. It's all line work. A little zip screen back behind here to drop the what I think they're looking at a view screen or through a window or something here, all back.
Hmm.
And then this here is a combination. No. Is it that's white dot zip back here. I'm not sure what he used here. He had to have used a graduated tone. Zip screen with white dots for stars. Great work.
Oh, a cat.
Big cat.
Definitely a cat.
Alison's been drawing this one.
Yep,
Meow.
I was in there drawing cats. Actually, kind of looks like my mom's cat.
Gog Gog. Gog Gog leaps desperately to the attack with an inadequate weapon. Smacked him on the nose. And a tiny pinprick is able to do what 1,000 Alahadrid electric rifles cannot. I think it made him jump.
I think he's lucky the cat didn't just be smack him after that.
Or eat him.
Yeah, well, did smack first, then eat. But yeah. Find himself sailing across the air, through the air. I can see my house from here.
There's one panel. Strip here, all the way from the.
Look at that. That's Trafalgar Square.
That is amazing.
It's Colin. That's fantastic, isn't it?
It's all lines.
Wow.
That is all lines. Same thing with the pigeons. With the little talking owls again.
Yeah.
Well, the owls are listening.
Yeah.
Check the language converter.
Isn't that amazing?
That is so good.
That's incredible. It's facing the mall and Buckingham Palace at the end of it.
Yeah.
Wow.
They really need to reprint this material.
This is wonderful, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can't believe how the estates and things just sit on it. I don't get it. I really don't get it.
Some of it's rights, some of it's syndicate, some of
I know,
it.
I know,
they're
but just get it. Like I said before, get it out there and split the
Yeah.
money. What's the problem?
Yeah.
It's only us. It's only us hurting because we can't see it. You know, I want the right people to get the money, but that's not my business. I just want to look at this stuff.
Yeah.
Or like I said with the Laurel and Hardy thing years ago, what they should do, I think, what they should do is put it out and put the money in a pot
In
and
a
then
trust.
then argue about it for 20 years and whatever. But I think we should be allowed to see this.
Yeah, I can get behind that.
So, you know, it'd be a great bargain positioning for these rights people. They'd come to an agreement real fast just to get whatever money they could. You know,
well, I told
you
you
would
this
think.
about that Avengers strip that DC
Yeah, yeah.
Thompson let me see. You know, I mean, they own the artwork. Somebody owns the actual idea, and somebody else owns the logo,
Mm-hmm.
and they won't have a third each. So that stuff was printed. I think it was in Jackie Comic in 1969, and it's sitting in a box in an archive, waiting for somebody to claim it, so to speak.
Yeah.
You know, why don't they just split the money? And I don't get it.
Lawyers. Blame the
Yeah.
lawyers.
Yeah.
Little bit of zip here for shading and to knock this back, but it's all line work here. Line work and solid brushwork.
Look at that. Look at what he says on that top thing there. He says, for me, I am, therefore I think. And then he says, which is quite to put Descartes before the horse.
Very clever.
If you will pardon the liberty. That's brilliant.
Very clever.
That's good.
Brilliant.
That's very good.
And that the way he's sitting on a box. You got this alien and he's sitting on a box. And the other guy looks like he's playing a keyboard, doesn't he?
He does. He's at a
As for
table
me,
reading a book.
I am, therefore I think. That reminds me of that Bob Newhart thing with the monkeys and Shakespeare.
Yeah. Hand lettering here.
Yeah, that's great, isn't it? See, again, I've said this before, and I know I'm boring, but I don't care. All this hand lettering is great because whoever did it has done different lettering for that book, whereas a lot of artists just do the same script that they use, and it doesn't work for that reason. Dave Gibbons does a good job on stuff like that. If you look at Watchmen especially, there's a lot of books and things in that with titles on, and he does the lettering different than his normal lettering.
Mhm.
And I think that's brilliant.
Yeah.
That was a good idea because it would be different. So
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And I always remember a Kirby thing with, I think it was a New Gods. It might be the Hunger Dogs with that, and it said Armageddon down the side. And it was Mike Royer did it. Mike Royer's a great letterer. Don't get me wrong, and he's a great inker. But I think he let himself down there because he just wrote it in his normal script, and it doesn't, for me, it doesn't work.
Okay.
And if you have to spend another hour awake, then that's what you've got to do.
Yeah. Jeff Hawk's new model army, 3D models. Jeff Hawk and some of the crew.
that's neat.
Shadow.
That's very
Yeah.
neat.
It's a different illustrators magazine.
Yeah, that top left guy's coloring's great, isn't it?
Mm.
On the color. Yeah. Is it Oliver Frey?
Fascinating artwork of Oliver Frey. Yeah, the Swiss
Wow.
artist. Was
Wow.
one of the mainstays in British comics and brought a video game illustrations to the fore. We then go back to the days of pulps, the most popular
Yeah.
hero, the Shadow, as rendered by the Rosen twins, George and Jerome.
Wow.
Afterwards, we go South America and revisit the artwork of Argentinian master of black and white, Alberto Garcia.
You know, this program today has cost me about 200 quid because I'm going to be getting this stuff. So, cheers for that.
There we are. Then
I'll have to
after
go
that is that. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm going to say I'll have to go and say to Helen, that book. you know.
Well, Turnabout's fair play then, because I had to order that Kirby book
Yeah.
off Amazon. I've got that coming today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The one with the green cover, yellowy green cover.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you found it?
Yeah, it was on Amazon.
Oh, right.
I got a hardcover coming, and then the Legion DC's Finest book that's got all the Cockrum material. I've got that coming, and then I had to reorder the Del Rey Cull edition book because for whatever reason I can't seem to find my current copy of it. And
Is that the one that has all the Cull stories in it?
yeah,
Like it was part of the Robert E. Howard line that they did a few years ago.
yeah,
It's like
that's a
quite
beautiful set of books, and Amazon still has them all available.
I have that
But
entire set. Like
I
everything.
think they have. Yeah, that's cool. The only one I think I need to get the El Borak set, and if they did a Steve Corrigan volume, I need to get that as well.
Mm.
But
El
I've got
Borak
everything else.
good.
Say what?
The El Borak stuff was good.
Yeah, all of his stuff was amazing.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
a lot of fun to read.
Yeah.
I mean, my favorite story of his is Shadow of the Vulture.
Yeah,
As the historical Red Sonja before they
Mhm.
put her into the Conan comics.
that's in a Sword Queens volume, I think, that Del
Yeah.
Rey put together.
It's
Yeah.
this, yeah, it's one of the historical ones. It's
Yeah.
it's all historicals. And
I got that. I got that volume.
Because the art of
I haven't
Jim
read that yet.
Holdaway.
Next
I'm
week,
also trying to adapt that
Shall we?
myself.
Yeah, next week. Yeah.
gonna adapt that yourself. You said,
I thought about doing it. I still might try.
and check the publishing date on it.
Yeah.
Every year a little bit more of his work goes into public domain. So
Yep.
and in 4 years, no,
Big
actually
one.
3 years. In 3 years, it's Shadow and Doc Savage. So
Yep.
Wow.
Not
Right.
shortly after that, we get Superman.
Not interested
3
in
more
that.
years after that. Say what?
I said I'm not interested in Superman, but I am interested in the Shadow and Doc Savage.
Yeah.
I'd love to have the Shadow. So.
I've got the first year's worth of Doc Savage novels. I
Excellent.
found them about a couple year or two ago, right as we started working on Shadow Kingdom. I ran across them reprints for $1 a piece.
So
My-
when's the Shadow available?
In
3
3
years.
years.
3 years.
3 years.
28. Yeah.
My brother has like almost all of the Shadow reprint novels that they did
Mhm.
a few years ago. I think like
Yeah.
IDW did them or something. He got like all of them. He's read just about all of them too.
I didn't know IDW reprinted any of the Shadow stuff.
I want to say it was IDW. It could be wrong.
I'll have to
But
snoop
they did
around for those.
there's a reprint series of all the novels,
Wow.
and
All the ones they printed with Steranko covers on them?
might be them.
Yeah. I know there's been
I
a
have
publishing
spider
house.
collection for sure.
There's been a publishing house out of Illinois, I think it is, that's been reprinting pulp stories of Shadow, Doc Savage, and Spider.
Yeah, it could be that one because I have a spider one.
And
It's actually my
they've
brother.
done like 50 or 60 spiders, at least as many, if not more, Doc Savages, and I think a good probably 30 or 40 Shadows.
You want
Really nice, real nice size reprint, reprinted to look like the old pulp magazine pages.
Lovely.
Double column with the original illustrations in them. That's it for Sydney Jordan, folks. Next week, we'll look at some Jim Holdaway right there in the same volume.
Okay, so The Shadow is published by Moonstone.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that they reprinted any of the novels. That's sweet.
Not Shadow, I'm sorry, The Spider. Was
Spider?
Moonstone Books.
Okay.
19 original short stories is in the first volume.
Wow. Yeah, I sure missed that one. I've been picking up the little individual reprints whenever I can find them. That the Spider stuff especially is crazy. Just
Yeah.
rough and tumble pulp material.
Oh,
yeah. This is Illustrators Magazine, folks. You might be able to find this if you go to a convention and you have a retailer of class, I guess you would say, that has graphic novels all in a box. You go through and you look. That's how I found this. That's how I found the Bellamy book. I think I might have paid $10 for it. Maybe.
That's worth every penny.
Absolutely. And that was probably 6 years ago at most. This is copywritten. Let's see here. There's no date on it because they print infrequently. I don't see a copyright.
Is it not under the publishers?
Yep, copyright 2021, so it wasn't that long ago.
Yeah.
So that's only 4 years old. Must have been right after the bug then that I found this.
Wow.
It's a beautiful book, though. The printing is impeccable. The stock used, the paper stock for the interior is amazing. It's a great book. Illustrators, folks. And there's a whole line of them, too. I just found two issues of it. I'm sure there's a lot more out there. Anyway, folks, that's it for today. We deeply appreciate you stopping by. Thank you so much. We are not monetized, so we don't make any money off of doing this. We do it because we love it. We ask that you hit the like button if you enjoyed this program, especially because a lot of us here in the States had no idea who Sidney Jordan is and how great his work is. And if this has been good for you, please hit that like button and subscribe to whatever platform you find this program on. We are archived over at the Comic Book Black Belt YouTube channel, the Randy Zim YouTube channel, and the Indie Comics Network YouTube channel. That also has a lot of other fine programming besides ours. Go over there and check them out, please. Thanks, everybody, for being a part of the program. Thank you so much for your patience in this pre-recorded show. Sundays is also pre-recorded. We'll be looking at Crime Does Not Pay, number 59. And if you thought last week's episode was something, this week's is even crazier. Always fun to do. We'll have that Sunday at 9 a.m. at wherever you found this program. So we hope you'll tune in then. Allison, please tell folks how they can find you.
Well, you can find me on Mondays and Fridays where I live stream, drawing art and comics and other such things, and talking about random stuff over on my YouTube channel. just Allison McGlone, or my Twitch channel, which is alleycat_comics. You can check me out there. I hang out with these gentlemen when I can, and yeah, that's generally. And I'm on most social media. I avoid the one that shares a letter with a porn rating. So, but yeah, and then I'm pretty much everywhere as Alice McGlone or Alley Cat Comics. And this is the Spider Collection I was talking about.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Lovely.
Very nice. It's even got-
Open that up. Is that single column? It is. Okay. Yep.
and it's got there's art in it breaking up the stories.
Yeah.
This one. And it's pretty good too. Trying to find one. There's one.
Okay. New illustrations for that. Yeah.
Yep. And this one's actually signed by one of the authors.
Ah.
Oh wow.
Oh, are they original stories then?
It might be. I'm not positive.
I wouldn't be surprised if they were.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I said this is it's my brother's. He and I was interested in the spider, and he pulled this out, so I was kind of like wanting to read it. Yeah, Ron Fortier. Is,
Yep,
he
all
wrote-
know
Oh,
them.
Ron Fortier. Oh, I
Yeah.
know him. Yeah,
we
yeah.
know him. I've got him friends on Facebook.
No,
Mm,
actually,
me
this
too.
is this is definitely modern. It's Chuck Dixon has a story in here, actually.
There we go.
Oh, there
Yeah.
you go. Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's-
C.J. Henderson.
Great volume then.
Yeah. So it's got a lot of and actually the introduction is written by Denny O'Neil.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a pretty cool book so far. I didn't really
Yeah.
even think about it, about when it was written or anything. I just kind of going through it, and I was like, this is kind of neat. And yeah, I'm willing to bet those are all modern tales.
Yeah, the original pulps are real easy to go through. It's just all one bit of action to the next. And it's strung
Yep.
along like a string of pearls. It's amazing. Really cool stuff. Russ, tell folks how they can find you. Please.
Yeah, you can find me at russleach.com. There you go. Go there, sign up for the email list, find out about everything the Atlantean. We're currently into our second week on the Atlantean. I've already got 100 backers, so it'd be great if you could go and back that book and take part in our story. So go to russleach.com, sign up for the email list, or just go straight to fundmycomic.com/theatlantean3. There you go.
Yeah. Sweet. Glenn, tell folks how they can find you.
Well, you can find me reading this that I just got today.
Oh,
Oh, neat.
Just got it
that's
this morning.
nice.
I just flicked through it just for Russ.
How
How-
Comics Work by Dave
Yeah.
Gibbons.
Yeah,
Nice.
this is for Russ. Look how John
Oh, yeah.
Buscema this is. Look, is it?
Oh yeah. All right, keep it still. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that definitely looks like Buscema.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that. He's showing you the lettering as well. Look, hand lettering on pencils. I wish they'd just publish that comic just
Yeah.
like that.
That
Yeah.
would be cool.
But you
Don't
can
even-
find me here talking rubbish like I usually do.
Yeah.
But whatever you do, don't check what I'm saying because I'm probably wrong. But you can find me on Amazon and Fund My Comic and all sorts of places. If you go to Google, I'll be there somewhere. So just check me out that way.
All right. And folks, I've been your host, Randy Zimmerman. You can find my latest work with the Shadow Kingdom that Russ is drawing. I've been adapting and writing original tales of Cull and Brule in the Atlantean. There are 2 volumes out and available now, or the 3rd volume is up at Fund My Comic, currently being campaigned. So go over there and check it out, please. And enjoy those, I hope. And let us know what you think. Very proud of that material. And folks, I believe that's it for this week. Deeply appreciate you being here. And I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, hit that like button. Leave a comment if you'd like. If there's anything that you'd like for us to look over in the future, please leave a comment on that as well. And we'd be happy to take it under consideration. So.
Yep.
Other than that, go visit your local retailer. You will be amazed at what you might find sitting in those boxes. Just waiting for you to discover. Just go through those magazine boxes, go through those long boxes that nobody else wants to look through and see what there is to see. You'd be amazed. There's so much great sequential artwork out there. We do this twice a week, Fridays, 5 a.m. for Comics by Night, and then Sundays at 9 a.m. for the Sunday Funnies. And we look through old comics like this because we love them. We love them. And there's such a wide variety of stuff out there to look through, and so much material that we're never going to run out of stuff to look at. So, like I said, if you have a suggestion for us to go through anything, do let us know. We'll take it under consideration.
I think we should do some Winsor McKay soon.
That'd be cool.
We definitely can. I've got, I think there's a couple years worth of it over on Comics Plus, actually.
There you go. We should take
Early
a look.
years. Yeah. Yeah, we will do that soon then.
Looking forward to that Jim Holdaway though.
Yeah, it's pretty.
He's another artist who, he's only 40 when he died.
Yeah.
1970, I think he died. 40 years old. I'm not sure how he died or why or whatever, but it's 40, you know.
Mm-hmm.
No
Way too
age. Yeah.
Auto accident, wasn't it? I'm
I
not
can't
positive.
remember. I think it was actually. Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah. Folks, do take care. Have a great weekend. We'll see you on the next one.
See ya.
Thanks so much for stopping by. If you enjoyed this program, tell your friends. We have a ball doing this. We hope that you enjoy listening and watching us as well. And there's plenty more to come. There's all that stuff sitting in our archives. We've been doing this for a couple years now, and we've gone over so much great material already. I think we spent 3 months on Watchmen alone, going through it. And again, we appreciate you being here. Thanks so much. And please leave a like and subscribe to whatever channel you're watching us on. We'll see you soon. Anything else? Buy alternative and independent comics, especially ours.
Yep.
And folks, really, like I said before, we're not paid to do this, but if you want to show your appreciation to us for the program, go over to Fund My Comic, take a look at Hatch Annotated and buy into that, or buy into the Atlantean, or look at Allison's material as she campaigns for it, and show your appreciation that way. We deeply appreciate it if you did.
I appreciate it. Yep.
We appreciate your appreciation. Take care, everybody. We'll see you soon.
Type of holes people prefer: donut holes or Hardy's new biscuit holes?
B-hole.
Yeah.
The B-hole has it over the A-hole for sure.
Why? What do you like about it?
The A-hole seems kind of small.
Great.
I just don't like the A-holes.
B-holes are tasty and flavorful.
The A-hole is nasty.
A-hole tastes funny. I guess I'm just kind of a B-hole kind of guy.
Introducing Biscuit Holes with icing. The best kind of holes money can buy. New at Hardee's.
Hi, y'all. It's time for Appalachian Word of the Day. The word of the day is miniature. One miniature on top of the world, the next day something happens and you're not.
In the time before Atlantis sank, when the lands of this world were savage and untamed, one man would claim his destiny, seizing his place as a king. After defending his throne and learning the devastating truth of the Serpent Kingdom and its deadly cults, King Kull in his right hand ruled the Spear Slayer, make a solemn vow to hunt down and destroy the hidden empire of these serpent demons. These are the tales of those journeys. This is the Atlantean. Tales inspired by the brilliance of Robert E. Howard, featuring his first barbarian characters as introduced in the pages of his classic tale, The Shadow Kingdom. Each volume contains beautifully painted covers and around 50 pages of original black and white art and story, featuring classic sword and sorcery adventures you don't want to miss. Join us on these epic adventures and sign up now for news with the email list at russleach.com. Bring your axe and prepare for battle.
was that? This is not a charade. We need total concentration. Now, once again, this time, with the...
This week's top story, bullshit. All bullshit. Now over.
Hi, would you like some headphones?
Absolutely, but how did you know my name was Phones?
Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit. Taste the honey sauce. Taste the goodness of the biscuit.